Hello, my name is Jasmine Myers, and I am the president of Myers Life Coaching, and this is my video blog. I've learned through my experiences working with managers that an individual is more than just who they are at work. It is who they are spiritually, it is who they are physically, mentally, at home, as well as at work. Therefore, I created Myers Life Coaching. And with Myers Life Coaching, it is my goal to work with individuals to help them reach the potential that they didn't know they had. With that being said, let me tell you a bit about myself. I am from New York, and I did my undergrad at Rutgers University in New Brunswick, New Jersey. Go Scarlet Knights. I then moved to Chicago, where I obtained my master's in industrial organizational psychology and my doctorate in business psychology. I am now living in Mississippi on the Gulf Coast, and I'm loving the weather and I'm loving it here. And this is the first entry to my video blog. Today I want to talk about dating. I've experienced with my clients a lot of questions, concerns, anxieties as it applies to dating. People ask me, how do I get back out there? Is this normal for this guy to be treating me this way? So forth and so on. So with that being said, I want to talk about the stages of dating. So, stage one. Stage one is the do you have chemistry stage. The purpose of stage one is to find out if there's similarities, commonalities, and interests that warrant spending time with that person. Now, I always like to point out that body language accounts for up to 55% of how we communicate. Words can be very deceptive. However, the human body is a terrible liar. So, positive nonverbal cues that you should be aware of when dating someone would include, is that person leaning in or moving closer to you? Are they relaxed? Are their limbs uncrossed? Do they exhibit long periods of eye contact? Are they looking down or away from you? Um, are they smiling at you? Some negative nonverbal cues that you can pick up upon on the first date include leaning away, crossed arms, looking to the side, feet pointed away from you or towards an exit. If that person is facing the door, that means that they want to get out of there. Another thing to pick up on is that person on their phone for the duration of the date? If that person is texting or fiddling around with their phone throughout the date, they are anxious and they do not want to be there. Does that person scratch their nose, their eyes, the back of their neck? That's kind of indicating that they're uncomfortable. So just be aware of the nonverbal cues to see if there is that chemistry there. Now, stage two. This is the fun stage. This is the honeymoon stage. This is it usually occurs about 2 to 3 months in a normal dating situation, and you can transition into this stage pretty quickly from stage one. So during stage two, the two of you want to spend a lot of time together. You're having fun. You're really attracted to each other. You tend to overlook red flags and flaws in order to focus in on that strong attraction and positive feeling. Have fun during this stage. Now, stage three. This is where it gets rocky. This is the stage where the two of you have to work out your differences. This is the make it or break it phase. At this point, each partner will decide for his or herself whether or not they want to continue on the relationship. During this stage, you focus in on disagreements, differences of opinions, approaches to sex, communication and commitment, and this is where trust develops in a relationship. I always say trust is based upon vulnerability. You have to show vulnerability in order to build trust. And what I mean by sharing vulnerability, that means sharing how you feel, being open, communicating. Now, once you've worked out your differences, then you have to learn how to maintain your independence. And this is stage four. During this stage, both couples have to find a way to be themselves while being in the relationship. And stage 4 generally occurs about 6 months into a relationship. So, like I said, after you've hashed out your differences, you then have to learn how to continue to be you, meaning continue to hang out with your friends, take your yoga classes, be who you are while also being with this person. Now, if you can successfully work through your differences and maintain who you are as an individual, you can move into stage 5, which is the mature and committed phase. And if you can move into stage 5, you'll have a relationship with a strong foundation that is built on trust, integrity, honesty, and monogamy. None of these stages are mutually exclusive in any way. At certain times, you may fall back into the differences phase and fall back into the maintaining independence phase. And I can honestly say that because I'm married. But with that being said, just be aware of these stages when you're dating. And if you two seem to hit that point where you start fighting all of a sudden, just know that you're moving into stage 3 and it's time to work through your differences. Be vulnerable, build trust. With that being said, that's all I have for you today. But if you would like to try group coaching or individual coaching, you can contact me for a free session at the website below. In addition, if there's any topics that you want me to bring up or discuss in this blog, please shoot me a message and let me know. Thank you.